I want to welcome you all. Many of you have come a long, long way, so I'm very pleased that you could make it. Mary herself has come from Eastbourne today, so we've been coming from far and wide. Right, I'm Jean Clark, and I've been working with Mary for about 20 years now. And Mary herself has been working with her work for at least 25. She took over from her husband in 1974, just a year before he died. And the connection, an interesting Alexander connection, was that Aldous Huxley used to go to her husband. So not only was he interested in Bates' work, but he went on to be interested in the work that Mary's husband was doing. If you've read your blurb, I'm just looking at it now. She is a member of the International Association of Colour Therapists and is also on the British Register of Complementary Practitioners. She works mainly with visible ray therapy, which she will tell you all about, and I have used her other very important work of eye muscle retraining, which I've found really fascinating. So I think without more ado, I'll pass you over to Mary. What we're going to be doing is she will be telling you all about her work, and we will intersperse it with little practical things for you to do, and things that you can do. We're going to have 2 tea breaks because there is a shortage of cups, so that you will have things that you can work with your eyes when you're not having your tea. Okay.
3 of these spare.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Anybody have?
Yeah, well, there are 3 more to come, actually.
2 for them.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. 1 more. Oh, only 1 more to come.
3 of
That's
these
good.
spare, so.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
No, we got another one for the teachers in the room.
Is that for Harry?
Yes.
Okay, so Mary, that's
Right, I'm so pleased to come and speak to you this afternoon, but I'm not very used to speaking, and unlike Jean, I don't have a school or a class. So if you can't hear me, or if I speak too quickly, would you please be nice enough to tell me? Because it's very difficult to know quite if my voice carries down to the other end and if you can actually understand what I'm saying. Also, because I usually have a one-to-one with my patient, I'm used to actually explaining details that I know my patient knows something about. So if I suddenly go off at a rate of knots and I lose you on the way, would you also please say, stop? You know, we can't understand a word you're saying. It would help, it'd be much more helpful, so please don't be polite to me, and just help me along in that way. I'd be very pleased. Anyway, the eyes. The eyes are one of the main parts of the central nervous system. They reflect whether we're happy or sad, whether we're ill, whether we're worried. It shows you only have to look at somebody to see their expression, to know if they're well or if they're not well. Now, the eye itself cannot work at all without light. It's absolutely dependent on light for its functioning. The eyes are in size less than a 10-penny piece, far less than a 10-penny piece, and in length they're only about 24 millimeters. And they live in something which is very unromantically called a bony orbit.